Hey guys, this is now part 5 of my DVD 150 subscriber DVD collection. Yay! So without further ado, let's get started. We have Kicking and Screaming, another movie by Will Ferrell. He's a soccer coach of his son's team, and yeah, it's hilarity ensues when they're like they're not really that good of a team. So, it's kind of like the modern day, like Mighty Ducks or the Sandlot or something like that. Or Little Giants, not necessarily a good team, but they have a lot of heart. We have King Kong, the remake, Peter Jackson one. It's King Kong, big monkey, capture girl, climb Empire State Building. Nobody understands this monkey. But, yeah, it's King Kong. Knocked Up. I actually really like this movie. I really like Seth Rogen, by the way. But Knocked Up, if you haven't seen it, it's this laid-back slacker guy and this, like, professional, like, career girl have an evening of drinks. They go to a party this time of evening. They wind up having sex, and she's pregnant with them, and they gotta have to try to get together to make the kitten. For the kid. So it's funny. It's cute. It's another romantic comedy, but it's got the Seth Rogen humor in it too. Now, anybody knows me? My favorite band in the whole wide world is Korn. That's my favorite band ever, and I got one of their DVDs, Korn Live on the Other Side. It's them, a live show, and all kind of stuff, and it's one of their live shows with some of their really good songs, so like that. I really enjoy it because, Korn's my favorite band. We have Kung Fu Hustle. It's comedy martial arts film. He lives in a town that's ruled by like a rival, like a gang, and he wants to become a member and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it's kind of crazy. This is a really funny movie though. It's not your typical martial arts film. It's got a very comedic. That's what I was thinking of. And that's it for the K's. Now we go to the L's. The Legend of Zorro. He is man. He is this. He is legend. He is Zorro. I think it's a pretty decent movie. A lot of people don't seem to like it. A lot of people do like it. I think it's not bad, but it's not great. It's in the middle, in my opinion. So, License to Wed. I haven't seen this movie. I'll try to take a quick look at it, but I haven't seen this movie. If anybody can tell me if it's funny or not. I like Robin Williams, but like I said, with everything that I do, sometimes I don't have time to really sit here and watch movies like I normally do. But if anybody can tell me about this movie, it would be appreciated. Little Man. Dude, I don't know. Heard it was okay. I picked it up. It was only like $2 at the movie place. I haven't watched it either, so. But based on the scenes, like, it looks okay. It looks like somebody is trying to pose as a baby, even though he's not really a baby. Oh, okay. It looks pretty funny, though. The Longest Yard, the remake. The Adam Sandler version, not the original. It's basically the same thing. A team of prisoners take on the prisoner guards and a game of football. And it's pretty funny. You got some of the prisoners are pretty funny. Like, you got WWE wrestler Great Khali and Chris Rock and Of course, Burt Reynolds is in that one too. And you got Goldberg and Stone Cold and Kevin Nash and it's a bunch of WWE wrestlers in this movie. The Lord of the Rings, all three of them. The special, extended, limited edition box set, spectacular. It's Lord of the Rings. What more can be said about Lord of the Rings? I got the really cool little boxes in these. See, it's got the really cool little boxes, and it's like the extended cut, special edition. It's Lord of the Rings. What more can be said about Lord of the Rings? That hasn't already been said, you know. Lucky number Slevin. Crime movie. Two rival gangs clashing. But one of the gang members gets distracted by a flirty assassin played by Lucy Liu. And the war just rages out even more after that happened. I don't know. It's a pretty good movie. It's not the best, but if you like some good action, that's what you're going to be waiting for. Another movie in the Jay and Silent Bob series, the second one we have, Mallrats. Now, this Mallrats DVD is very special to me. One of the lead characters, Jeremy London, who is from The Babysitter and Beverly Hills 90210, like, pretty big actor. kind of stuff. But he's one of the main characters in this movie. I'll show you this. Open it up. Open it up. If you look at really closely, he autographed it. It's autographed by Jeremy London. Now, I thought that was a pretty cool thing. He actually came down a couple of days ago for a free comic book day. He knew some of the comic people there, and the comic book actually right up the road. He was there, and my roommate went because I was doing some stuff, and he actually grabbed my Mallrats DVD and got it signed for me because he found out Jeremy London was going to be there. So, as the movie itself, though, it's a Jay and Silent Bob movie. What more can be said? The man, Eugene Levy and Samuel L. Jackson. One of them is a detective who always gets his man, and one of them is a dentist that never stops talking. So that kind of stuff, and they are forced together to try to stop a arms dealer. So and a bunch of hilarity ensues. I don't know anything about this movie. Again, it was given to me for free. It was the same person that gave me, like, Behind Enemy Lines and The Gunslinger and all that kind of stuff, gave me all these movies for free. Because he was moving out when I lived in the apartment next to me. And I let him borrow a lot of my DVDs to watch all kind of stuff. And after returning, he gave me a lot of the DVDs he didn't want anymore. But I haven't seen this one either. But it's called The Matador. If anybody can tell me about that, it would be cool. It looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. But if anybody can tell me about it, that would be cool. The Matrix. All three Matrixes. I don't have Animatrix, but I have Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, and Matrix Revolutions. What more can be said about The Matrix? It's The Matrix. Badass movies. I mean, what more can be said about The Matrix? It had probably already been said all over the internet and word of mouth and everything anyway. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Meet the parents and meet the fuckers. It's an ex-CIA and his brother-in-law trying to bond. And this one, I don't know. They're pretty funny. He's got Robert De Niro, and I really like Robert De Niro, so I don't know. I mean, they're pretty good. I don't have Little Focker, so. Meet the Spartans. Makes fun of, like, 300, and people like badasses like Rocky Balboa, the Transformers, Ghost Rider. So it makes fun of like action-packed badass movies. So, well. Memories of a Geisha. It's a lot of the same thing with like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or what was that one? I can't remember. But it's the same thing as that. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and I don't know. Oh well. But it's in the same vein as that typical Chinese martial arts film. But also too, it's kind of like a Chinese Cinderella movie. It's kind of like Cinderella, but it's with the twist. I don't know. It's pretty good. Men in Black 2. I don't have 1 or 3, unfortunately. I have seen all 3, but Men in Black 2, it's the only one I actually have on DVD right now. Men in Black 1 sets the tone. Men in Black 2, they're stopping lingerie alien people, and then Men in Black 3, 10 years later. There's a lot of, but it's Men in Black, comedy, Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, aliens. What more can be said? Midnight Panther. Yes, it's a hentai. Do I care? No. I like hentai. I like anime. I like hentai. It's hentai. If you don't know what hentai is, it's anime porn. So, I like it. They're they are members of an assassin group that they kill the people by doing erotic things. It's typical hentai. It's got a bunch of cartoon nudity in it, so what can be said? The Adventures of Milo and Otis. Cute little movie. I remember watching this movie when I was growing up. It was really cute. Kind of like Homeward Bound Incredible Journey, but a cat gets rushed away by water, and the dog goes to rescue it. It's a cute little movie. Got it from my nieces and nephews, but I like it too. I mean, sometimes I like watching movies like this, so it's good. Monkey Bone. This movie is trippy. Got Brendan Fraser in it. He is a cartoonist who goes through a coma, and while he's in a coma, he goes to a cartoon world. And one of his cartoons, Monkey Bone, is actually alive in this cartoon world. And he wants to try to get out of the cartoon world, be in the real world. So he kind of steals Brendan Fraser's soul and goes through the real world, leaving Brendan Fraser's character to like rot away in the cartoon world. So, and in his coma, they're getting ready to pull the plug on him and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, once he pulls the plug, he's gone forever. Monkey Bone will be in the real world. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Not the first one, the second one. Second one's really not that good. It's got too many characters for one thing, but it was cheap. It was $5 in a Walmart, man. So, I mean, I picked it up. It's Mortal Kombat. It's got Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Shiva, Kano, Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage dies. Sonya, Raiden, Liu Kang, Shao Kahn, Goro. So like that. And basically it takes place in the Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 in the video games, where Shao Kahn's trying to take over both Outworld and Earthrealm. So, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They are both married, and they are in a rut in their marriage, all kind of stuff. But not knowing to them, they are both assassins, and their jobs is to kill each other, and that kind of spices up their marriage a little bit. My Boss's Daughter. Don't really know anything about this movie. I haven't watched it. If anybody can tell me about it, it looks pretty funny though, and I really like Ashton Kutcher. So if anybody can tell me about it, it'll be good. Let me know. Mystery Men. It's a superhero movie, but with a twist. Captain Amazing, who is actually a legendary superhero, gets captured. A group of like ragtag, like nobody superheroes get together to try to rescue Captain Amazing from the evil Casanova Frankenstein, who I believe is played by Eddie Izzard. So, but it's got Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman in there. It's got Kel Mitchell. It's got a bunch of other people in there, but it's pretty funny. It's got Hank Azaria, the voice of Homer Simpson, in there too. So, but it's a really, really, really funny superhero movie. We're close to the end, guys. We're close to the end of number 5. Well, that finishes up the M's, by the way. Now we're into N's. There's really not too many N's. So, what we have? Nacho Libre. Basically, it's kind of like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, where he has to, the golf tournament to try to save his grandma's house and all kind of stuff. Basically, he's a wrestler. He's going to fight to save the children, an orphanage for children and all kind of stuff. It's pretty good. Napoleon Dynamite, one of my favorite movies. Freaking love Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon reminds me a lot of myself, with the don't give a fuck attitude sometimes, and the gosh, an idiot, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's mundane friend. He's got a girlfriend that, and all kind of stuff. And it just basically takes place the day in the life of Napoleon Dynamite. And I've told you that even like a boring, mundane person can do good things in life when he gets his best friend Pedro voted class president. Another one of the Twilight series, like I said, from our nieces and all kind of stuff we have, New Moon. What can be said? It's New Moon. It's Twilight. I don't know. But I got it from my nieces. They seem to like it, so. The special edition to the special of Nightmare Before Christmas. Another one of my childhood favorite movies. Yeah. It's a classic about Halloween Town. People are full of Halloween, all kind of stuff. And one of the people finds out a little bit about Christmas, and he wants to bring Christmas to Halloween Town. It's a classic movie. You haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It stands up as one of the best of all time, especially animated movies. The original Nightmare on Elm Street. What can be said about Freddy Krueger? It's the original, like, Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy goes in people's minds, he kills people, people's dreams, kills them in their dreams, blah, blah, blah. And they find a way to bring Freddy out of the dreams so they can take care of him personally. It's the original 1984 version. It's scarier than the remake, in my opinion, but it's freaking awesome. Norbit. I'm not sure about this one. It looks pretty funny, but like I said, I really don't know about it. I guess it's he gets a second chance at love with his childhood sweetheart, but there's one big obstacle, and it's that big woman right there. So I guess it's pretty funny. I haven't watched it yet, so only 4 more movies, guys, and we'll be done with this one. Not another teen movie. Makes fun of teen movies. Makes fun of teen movies, basically. What can be said? Makes fun of, like, American Pie and, stuff like that. Like, all the little teen movies and stuff. But, it's funny. I liked it. The Number 23. One of Jim Carrey's actually more serious movies. It's a psychological thrill where a guy gets obsessed with the number 23 based off the book of the number 23. And he finds countless connections between the book, his character, the number 23. He starts going crazy and he tries to figure out the meanings of the number 23. It's actually very good Jim Carrey movie. When he's in a serious role, he can be pretty good serious too. And stuff like that. It's actually really creepy. I would recommend it to anybody. That's it for the ends. I only have one O. It's The Omen. It's another, like, Exorcist kind of movie, but they find out that their son is the spawn of the son. This couple's child is the son of Satan, and he's bringing hell on earth. So it's really creepy. And the last movie, on row 5, we have Pauly Shore is Dead. It's a documentary where Pauly Shore fakes his own death, and everybody talks about what happened and all that kind of stuff. Because Pauly Shore's career was tanking and stuff like that, and he fakes his own death to get attention, and people were talking about him being dying and all that kind of stuff. But it's okay. I mean, it just basically tells you a big, huge. It's basically almost a big, huge documentary on Pauly Shore, what happened. So too about it. But anyway, that's row 5 of my DVDs, guys. I appreciate you watching. We only got a few more. That actually completes my first whole DVD case. So my second DVD case will be part 6, 7, and 8. So anyway, y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all next time.